What is going on, guys? Welcome to SportsNerdWeb Weekly. I am SolgrOnly. This week, we got a little bit to get into. I apologize for last week. We didn't have an episode last week. I got a little too busy with work and all that stuff, and worked late, and then came home and just got right into streaming. But to start things off this week, the next Assassin's Creed game has finally been confirmed to an extent. And in Ubisoft's earnings call that was earlier today, and it's going to be revealed at E3. From GameSpot, it says the new Assassin's Creed game that Ubisoft confirmed today during its earnings briefing may be formally announced at E3. Ubisoft sent an email blast today informing fans to, quote, stay tuned for E3, end quote. The image included in the email shows the famous Assassin's Creed logo and the tagline, Make History. That's all there is to go on at this time, unfortunately. Ubisoft has yet to announce when its E3 briefing will take place this year, though history suggests that it will take place on the afternoon of Monday, June 12th. GameSpot will report back with all the details about the new Assassin's Creed as they are announced. Ubisoft's E3 briefing might also bring more news about the just announced games Far Cry 5 and The Crew 2, while surprises are also surely to be in store as well. Going back to the Assassin's Creed game, it is rumored to be titled Assassin's Creed Origins. An off-screen image purporting to be a first look at Origins was also leaked alongside the name. It featured a bow-wielding character on a boat, calling to mind elements of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. For more on today's big Ubisoft news, which came out of the company's latest earnings report, check out the stories linked below. I guess there was the new Assassin's Creed game, Far Cry 5 officially confirmed, The Crew 2 announced. How is Ubisoft doing? Key takeaways from its latest earnings report. So you can check that out at GameSpot. So that's actually good to hear for me. It says calling to mind elements of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which Black Flag was one of my favorite Assassin's Creed, honestly. I have played most of the Assassin's Creed, but I really didn't get that far in most of them. I mean, I beat the first one, and then I got pretty far, just about completed Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I also put quite a few hours into Black Flag as well back a few years ago when it originally came out. However, it's kind of interesting because just the other day I actually started streaming Black Flag, started playing it again, but I actually hit a game-ending bug. When you go to Nassau, it brings up the loading screen, but then you just get stuck in it, like it won't load. And so I was searching online, and it seems that there's been reports, and there was forum posts of people having this issue all the way back to December of 2014, and it still hasn't been resolved. So I guess I'm not going to be streaming that anymore. I'm actually going to be streaming when I'm done recording this, and I'll probably just start a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity. So I'm kind of not surprised hearing that the next Assassin's Creed is probably going to be officially announced at E3. I was actually kind of expecting this, to be hearing about the Assassin's Creed at E3 since they took last year off on Assassin's Creed. So one thing that it did say is that the next Assassin's Creed game is confirmed to launch by March 2018. So that's just saying just at least by then. I mean, that means that it could still technically still come out, this fall or this holiday. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's coming out on in March of 2018. So that's good news that we're going to be hearing, that we should be hearing about the next Assassin's Creed. I hope that this one can bring life back to the franchise, because like I said, I've always liked the Assassin's Creed games. So it's going to be interesting to see. And then up next, Call of Duty Zombies Chronicles actually launched for the PS4. The newest expansion for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles is out now for PS4. The DLC pack retails for $30, twice the cost of a typical Call of Duty map pack, and features 8 remastered versions of previous Zombies maps from World at War, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. The remastered maps include Noctur Untoten, some German, I don't know how you pronounce that, and then Kino der Toten, Verrückt, Shinonuma, Shangri-La, Moon, Ascension, and Origins. In addition, players who download the Zombies Chronicles expansions get 20 vials of liquid divinium, 2 new whimsical gobble guns, and a Zombies Pack-a-Punch weapon camo. To commemorate the map pack's release, Activision and Treyarch are holding an 8 Days of Undead event. Black Ops 3 players on all platforms can earn double XP rewards and engage in community challenges. PS4 Zombies Chronicles players can also get a Zombies theme and calling cards. In a blog post on the PlayStation website, Jason Blundell, co-studio head of Treyarch, reflected on the surprising popularity of the series' Zombies mode and detailed the development team's process in selecting which maps to remaster. Quote, "As a team that is heavily invested in telling the zombie story to a community that is invested just as heavily, we feel strongly that this is the core of that experience. Zombies Chronicles features the classic characters that fans have come to know and love, as well as the deep storylines that have become the hallmark of Zombies." End quote. Activision has also shared some new images of the remastered maps, which you can take a look at GameSpot. Activision hasn't announced when the Zombies Chronicles expansion will release for the Xbox One and PC versions, but Call of Duty DLC typically launches on other platforms a month after it debuts on PS4. So that kind of sucks, since Fuchsia and I play Zombies on Xbox. So, but we've been having a lot of fun streaming the Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland every Saturday. So, I mean, you can check that out every Saturday evening on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/SolgrOnly. We're also going to get into streaming Black Ops 3 Zombies more, and we are also planning on getting the Zombie Chronicles so that we can start streaming those as well. Pretty much because, I mean, most of these maps we haven't played before. I mean, she's fairly new to Zombies, and I haven't really played Zombies since, I believe, the first one, actually. It's been quite a while since I played Zombies, until we started playing the Infinite Warfare one. So Zombies Chronicles is out now on PS4, and then, as it said here, we don't have an official date for the Xbox One and PC versions, but as noted here in the GameSpot article, that the Call of Duty DLCs usually come out a month after the PS4 version. So, and with today being Tuesday, we're actually 2 days away from the Destiny 2 reveal event, and I cannot be more thrilled. I actually got the day off from work, so now I will actually be able to watch the stream live instead of I thought that I was gonna have to watch it after work. So that's good to know now that I won't have any chance to have anything spoiled or anything like that. So I am so stoked to see what we're finally going to learn, to see what Destiny 2 actually looks like. There was kind of like a small, I guess you can call it a leak, a few days back. GameStop actually had a few hats and keychains and a wallet for sale of Destiny 2, and the hats had these emblems with the Titan, Hunter, and Warlock logos that have been bringing a lot of rumors. You know, a lot of people were thinking that it had something to do with like subclasses or something like that. The Hunter hat had a snake emblem, the Titan one had a lion one, and the Warlock had like a bird one, kind of looked maybe like a phoenix or hawk or something or something like that. I mean, with the Warlocks having self-res and stuff, I'm leading a little bit more towards the Phoenix, that it was probably more like a Phoenix or something like that. But after this came out, the items were quickly pulled off the GameStop website. So I think this was another case of a company putting products out a little too soon, right before they were supposed to. So I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of days when Thursday rolls around and after the reveal event, I would not be surprised if we see those go back up on the website. Because I think it was actually a pre-order. When they were up on the website, I think it was actually a pre-order to pre-order them or something, if I remember right. So it's going to be interesting to see what those correlate to. You know, if they're subclass. I don't really think it's subclass. I'm leaning more towards maybe it's like some kind of new faction, or they're just representative of the class. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm stoked. I can't believe we're already 2 days away from the gameplay reveal event. It's going to be huge. You know, this isn't like their this isn't like their usual ride-alongs or smaller studio live streams. So it's like I said, it's going to be this Thursday, so in 2 days at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 Eastern, I believe. Yeah, 1 Eastern. Um, and you can watch it live, I know, at twitch.tv/Bungie on Bungie's Twitch page. So yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. So that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Sports Nerd Web Weekly. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video. Sub to the channel for more content, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.